Hi, my name is Jim Mooney, and I'm sitting here in front of the Montalvo House, which is Texas Historic Marker 3440. I also serve on the board of directors of the Montalvo House nonprofit as the chairman of the board. I do this as a service to the community of Bracketville, but also as a service to the county and the state of Texas and the United States, because this is a historically significant piece of property. Not only does it represent a type of construction that is unique to the southwest part of the United States, but also illustrates how people lived in the late 19th century. The Montalvo family, Ildefonso and Guadalupe, raised 9 children in this house. It is a 2-room house. The original piece of property was 160 acres, so they had various gardens and orchards and what have you to sustain themselves. And that is the byline of the Montalvo House organization, when sustainability was a lifestyle and not a goal. People had to live, they had to sustain themselves, they had to produce their own food, they had to take care of themselves. And that is the goal of the Montalvo House, to illustrate that that type of lifestyle is still viable and is still very important and very significant to humans for their survival. As you can see from the video, the house is in fairly poor disrepair. There's about a ½ acre of the original land grant left. What the Montalvo House organization is wanting to do is to restore the house back to its original state of 1887 construction. But some of the more modern things that we would like to incorporate is, one of them is rainwater conservation, or rooftop rainwater conservation, and also to have some scalable solar and wind power sources on the property to show people what can be accomplished in a modern world and maintain the sustainability and the look and the feel of a late 19th century home and family.
Well, my name is Scott Jordan. I'm the executive director of the Texas Pecos Trail region. It's a heritage tourism program administered by the Texas Historical Commission. I try to work with partners and tourism sites and communities within the 22 county area of the Texas Pecos Trail region to help them enhance their heritage tourism products and to promote the sites and attractions that are within the Pecos Trail region. We need to preserve these historic buildings and sites in order to someday turn them into a visitor attraction. Turning them into a visitor attraction would actually help to preserve the property, because you create an audience of people who care about the property and the legacy of this building. The legacy of the Montalvo House is not only locally significant, but it has national significance as well. The Mexican style of jacal construction is fairly common throughout the southwestern United States, in the states that border Mexico, as well as the dog trot interior was very common in early Texas history and in other parts of the United States. And also, you know, the Montalvo family settling in Bracketville near Fort Clark, which is a military post from the mid-19th century, was part of the expansion of the United States and the settlement of Western America. And that's another facet of national significance that this property has.